In those days when Satan had power to ascend up to heaven, he deceived the holy angels, the watchers, to leave their habitation and take wives upon the earth. Their offspring were giants, and the offspring of the angels with animals has been presented as the dinosaurs. The book of Joshua refers to the mixture of animals or miscegenation by judges and rulers. These in fact were the fallen angels referred to in Genesis 6, the book of Enoch and other apocrypha. They took cattle, beasts, fowls and mixed their species to provoke God. Legends of monsters such as Pegasus and Hippocampus depict hybrids of birds, horses and fish, the angels taking the existing creation and corrupting it. Whilst no skeletal remains of these hybrids is evident, what is considered by evolutionists as evidence is in fact highly questionable. If we consider the makeup of Triceratops, according to fallen angel hybridization theory, the enormous size explained by angelic crossbreeding, we can look to anatomical similarities between extant creatures. Jackson's chameleon bears a striking resemblance to Triceratops, with the unique 3 horns protruding from the skull, giving rise to ideas that Triceratops could be a chameleon hybrid, possibly with rhino infused, with the abilities of skin camouflage and the lightning fast tongue attack. Concerning the scientifically based dating of dinosaur bones, you don't need to search for long to find a closed shop regarding the evidence to contradict evolutionist theories, with no funding for scientists with differing opinions or findings.
Alaska a few months ago with scientists from around the world, scientists from Oxford, and just these were men who were willing to look at the science. So I went to scientist after scientist, ended up talking to about 100 people on the cruise. So I said, I'd like to show you photos from science journals of an animal, and I'd like you to guess, if you could, what animal do you think they're from? And, they couldn't guess that these are from a Tyrannosaurus rex. These are blood vessels and blood cells from a T-Rex in soft, inflexible, transparent tissue. And so I asked, how could it be that there is soft tissue if these bones are supposed to be tens of millions of years old? What I found was interesting.
What happened next happened by mistake. Mary put some fragments of the bone in acid to dissolve away the outermost layer of mineral. But the acid worked too fast and all the mineral dissolved away. Being a fossil, there should have been nothing left. But there was. And it was elastic, like living tissue.
This is the piece.
No.
She showed us video she took under the microscope.
That's really what happened?
Yes.
That's the dinosaur bone?
Without mineral now. That's what was left.
It looked like the soft tissue she would have expected to find if it had been modern bone. That organic material can't possibly survive even 1 million years, let alone 68 million.
Now this has major implications for the age of Earth and fossils. If soft tissues and dinosaur bones are the norm, and that is what we are predicting, then these bones cannot be 65 million years old because they're loaded with soft tissues. These break down quickly, and so they can't be old at all. This is what we mean by an example of soft tissue which was collected from the Triceratops horn in Montana. I'm going to stretch it. Look at how stretchy this is. And this is full of bone osteocytes, the tiny cells that make this tissue and then impregnate it with bone mineral. And this was...
You have people being fired for the discovery of dinosaur soft tissue for publishing it. What the discovery tells someone with common sense that this dinosaur is not 68 million years old. This dinosaur is more in the range of the age of Egyptian mummies.